So I am getting a hysterectomy. It's not something I ever really wanted. I didn't really have a choice. I did try other things. I tried pills, I tried an IUD, I had a hysteroscopic myomectomy. I eat very healthy, and I'm not super fit, but I do walk at least 10-20 minutes a day. I thought that I was doing everything right, and I thought the myomectomy would fix it at least for a while, and then maybe I'd have to have a repeat myomectomy in like a year. Not even 2 months after, I started having problems again. The fibroid either grew back really fast, or there was another one that took its place. They don't really know. I tried doing several ultrasounds, and they always said they were like obscured by fibroids, can't really see them clearly. I'm still spotting, still having, not as heavy as it was. So the flooding that was happening before was not so bad, but the spotting was still happening. There was still like periods of heavier bleeding. Cramps, really bad cramps, I'd have to take ibuprofen for, and they'd last for maybe 24 to 42 hours. And I never knew like what triggered it, right? So I was very careful in my movements. I recovered pretty well, I thought. Like I did everything they said to do. So back in April of last year is when I had the first like flooding episode, and it was so bad that I couldn't leave the house. I had to have like an extra large pad. I can't really do tampons. They hurt too much. So, or what are the other things? The like cups. I couldn't do that either. So it was an extra large pad. Eventually I had to switch to period underwear. It's comfortable, but it's like I have to wear it like every day just in case. And like it sucks to wear like form-fitting clothing and and any like light clothing, worrying about bleeding through it. And then after April, it eventually went away after like a few days. I don't know what triggered it. And it was okay until about December of last year, where I had another really heavy bleeding episode. It was like flooding, clots, like large ones, like about the size of my fist. Sorry for the TMI, but yeah, that's what happened. And this time it lasted for a few weeks. Was this a really bad one? I'm trying to think if this was I definitely went to the ER multiple times. No, this wasn't the really bad one yet. Okay, but this was pretty bad. It lasted for a few weeks, and then it slowly stopped, and then it was just spotting again. At that time when I went to the ER, they said everything was looking okay. My levels were all fine, so they sent me home, and I did not do much. Tried to eat a lot of iron-rich foods. Okay, so February comes around, and this time it happens, but it's bad, like the worst that it's ever been. Like it's just constant. Everything I've mentioned, it was all of that at its worst. And this time it just wouldn't stop. It just kept going for like the whole month that I was waiting for the myomectomy. It was very heavy. And the times that I did go to the ER before the surgery, because I felt like I couldn't hold on, they told me that my levels were really low this time. My hemoglobin was 9.8, and it was like, it had been continuously dropping. I was moderately anemic, and like I had some other concerning levels. I can't remember what they were, but it was like low white blood cell count, low red blood cell count. It was like stuff like that, and I felt so bad. I felt so bad that I actually had to push the date to, what was it? It was like March 7th or something like that. But originally it was like late March. So thankfully they found a date that was earlier, because I don't know if I could have held on. I got it done and it went pretty smoothly. I don't remember having a whole lot of pain immediately, but later in the week I remember having really bad spasms, like abdominal spasms, pelvic spasms, really bad cramps, just felt like really bad, like a really bad period cramp or something. Also, I had my IUD that they had inserted while I was under. That's another story. I did not do well with the IUD. I know you're supposed to have it for like a couple of months to like really adjust to it, but I feel like when I had it, I felt like I was losing it mentally. Like the hormones from it just made me feel so really upset, like easily upset. I was like crying every morning, and I kept telling myself, like, you're gonna adjust to it. And I know most people do eventually, but for me also it was kind of a sensory issue, if that makes sense. Like it felt like it wanted to come out. I don't think it was going to, but I kept having the sensation of it wanting to push out of my body. Like it's like my body was like, oh, this doesn't belong here. We're gonna push it out. So it was very, very uncomfortable. And I was also having the pelvic spasms and all that. So after about, I think, a couple weeks, I went in and I was like, please take it out. So maybe I should have tried it for longer, but I hated it almost immediately. So I do wonder if maybe taking the IUD out right after having the myomectomy caused any problems. But it was 2 weeks out, I think, and they said that you like heal up quicker from the hysteroscopic myomectomy, though I do feel like it's a lot longer internally than what it says online. I mean, everyone's different. So yeah, I had a pretty recent ultrasound just to see how things were going post-op, and when I did the ultrasound, they told me that they couldn't really see that well. Again, surprise, fibroids. But they did say that I had an enlarged uterus. I don't remember how large. And my fibroid that they had removed, mostly, it must have grown back, or another one pushed in its place. I don't really know. They don't really know either. And it was about 4.2 centimeters or something. I think that's maybe the size of a walnut, maybe larger. I'm not sure. But when they first removed it, it was about the size of like a lime, maybe like 7 centimeters or something. So, but the spot that it's in, right, it's just a really bad spot, and then I have 2 other ones that are outside, or no, they're like not in the, they're not submucosal, so they couldn't get them hysteroscopically. So I was pretty discouraged about that. Not gonna lie. I had moments where I was like, okay, well, maybe we could try UFE, maybe we could try like another myomectomy, or a different kind of pill or something. But I think at some point later that week, I just thought about everything, how my fibroid grew back so fast, and I think I'm just done. You know, everything I've been through has just been so tiring. I haven't been able to really go out and live, you know, I haven't been able to do things that I used to enjoy out of fear of bleeding, fear of pain. I've been very held back, you know, since like the beginning of last year. So yeah, I just decided, you know, I was thinking about kids at like 35. I'm 30 now. But I did know that I have a family history of fibroids on both sides, and they all had hysterectomies in their late 30s. But unfortunately, I have to get one at 30. So yeah, it sucks. I was, you know, I wasn't completely sure, but it just sucks to have that choice taken from you, you know? Like maybe I did, but now it's definitely no, you know? There is adoption. You can freeze your eggs, but I can't afford that. But, you know, like, I really think it's important that my health comes first, and getting to live my life again is more important than trying to push through and do another procedure that's probably going to be temporary. So yeah, I scheduled the hysterectomy. It's going to be a total laparoscopic hysterectomy, where they remove everything except for my ovaries. They may keep me overnight. I'm not sure. I guess it depends on how well I do afterwards. I've done a lot of research. Yeah, I've like watched videos of other people's experiences. I've tried to keep it mostly positive, just because I really have a fear of surgery and just like medical stuff in general. It's funny though, because I'm afraid of it, so I try to learn everything I can about it, and that helps me with the fear. I know some people don't want anything, like they don't want to know anything about it, right? But I'm the opposite. Like, I have to know what I'm getting into, what could happen, how I can prevent it. I know doctors will usually tell you this, I just like to have as much knowledge as possible. And I do enjoy like reading about like different procedures and how they work. I don't know, it's just an interest of mine. Probably just so I know, and it's not like this big unknown thing to me. And you know, I want to be prepared, I want to be informed. So yeah, I did the research and I watched other people's videos. I think it's important that you do both, that you learn some of the facts, some of the surgery information, and then you also get people's personal experience. I'm not gonna lie, I am very scared. I don't really know what it's gonna be like on the other side, you know? I hope that everything is better, there's no complications. Maybe some of my pelvic pain goes away. Hopefully it doesn't give me too many new issues, like any bladder issues, or, you know, like, but we'll see. You know, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna eat well. I'm gonna exercise, you know, as soon as I'm given the okay. Drink lots of water. you know, just rest because you've been through a big thing, you know. I do have some items that were recommended by some people on Reddit, and I've already started to gather them. I have a few of them here, but some of them are on my wish list, and I will get them. And then some things, I've had friends who have them in like storage, like a rollator, and like a grabby tool that they're gonna give to me. I'll show you just like a few things that I have. Of course, this isn't everything. So I got these reusable cold hot packs. I saw that would be really helpful. You can put them inside like the hysterectomy pillows that you hold up to your waist, because they have little pockets. So yeah, it looks like these are pretty easy. You just throw it in the microwave, or you can boil it, you can freeze it. So whatever you need. I also have a heat pad. And I also have like a big water bottle. I just want to have multiple ones just in case. I also know that they'll probably give me one at the hospital, but I decided to get my own belly band just in case, like the one that they give me, maybe I'm not feeling it, maybe I prefer this one. I don't know. I want to have options, I guess. Even though the pillow itself might be enough, I've just heard that this can give you like the support that you need when you're just feeling a little bit weak, like maybe you can't hold yourself up as well. And then I have these compression socks. I have a few like this. It like came in a pack of like 5. These are really good to help prevent blood clots. So especially like the first 3 months, I think. So yeah, you just put these on. I don't know if you need them when you're laying down, but I know that you definitely need them when you're sitting or standing. But yeah, these are really cute. They have hearts on them. You know, I wanted to do something that was still like in my style, you know. And then I also, here's my little pillow. Here's got the pocket right here. And yeah, you just hold it up to your waist. And I think the hospital might also give you one of these. I'm not sure, but just in case, again, maybe I prefer this one, and it's purple, you know, my favorite color. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get like, you know, stool softener and Gas X, maybe some like Smooth Move tea or some kind of tea, you know, because it's good to have like a hot drink. But yeah, it's July 23rd at the surgery is at 7:30 a.m., so I have to be there at 5:30 a.m. and I also have to shower the night before and the morning of with a special body wash. Kind of really glad that it's so early though, because my myomectomy surgery, I don't remember exactly what time it was, but it was like afternoon. So yeah, it feels like it's really far away, but it also kind of feels like really soon, and I just I don't know. I want to be on the other side of it already. You know, I don't want to be thinking about it anymore. I want like all of this to just be past me. I just want to be doing what I enjoy again. So yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. Hopefully I have it in me to like do some kind of a video. Definitely do a video as soon as I feel up to it post-op. I don't know if I'll do anything before. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. I think it's good to have community support, you know, both for yourself and to help others. I tend to kind of isolate sometimes when I get really stressed, but I am trying to change that, so that's why I'm making videos now. But yeah, I will talk to you later. Bye!